Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of water. So if you are Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. I want to thank you guys for all of your love and support. I ask that you please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully they give you some sort of clarity. Also, if you guys are wanting to book your reading, payments are collected on Fridays. So make sure to email me if you don't have that price list. Otherwise, you can just go ahead and make your payment. And then if you're wanting to reach me by phone, that's a different process. I normally post a notification when I'm taking calls. And if you guys just want to support the channel, you can visit my Patreon. And also there are tarot classes available on there. So let's get started. We have the central issue, heart of the matter, as the Ten of Cups, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords. So central issue here looks as if there is some sort of emotional fulfillment going on, but I see both a positive and a negative side going on. So some of you could be feeling as if you've reached the end, your relationship has reached an end. I feel like there is someone who is still in love, but also just holding on to the relationship out of practicality or out of obligation. Maybe, you know, someone feels like too much has been invested into a relationship to actually let it go. Now, because I'm not really seeing sadness, I just feel that there's just a mixture. Those of you that are in relationships, there's a mixture of just happiness and responsibility. Maybe there's also some sort of realistic understanding of what love is, because I feel like maybe there was an illusion. Something you maybe had an idea of what relationships were supposed to be like. You were living in a fantasy, a fairy tale, but now this is the reality of it. This is what real love is about. Hard work is about sharing resources with each other. It's about laying down a solid foundation, and it just looks like it takes a lot of work. You know, it's like this is a responsible type of love. I feel like maybe people are making grown-up decisions when it comes to love. Yeah, so for some of you, you could have been struggling about what relationships are supposed to be like, but you're going to see the reality. But it is, again, like I said, it's not like someone's sad. It's just like a reality check. But I see satisfaction both emotionally and physically, or emotionally and financially. Like you're going to have a sense of security this weekend. So whatever it is that you value, I feel like you're going to have an abundance of things. And especially because I guess maybe because of the coming holidays, it's like realizing the true meaning of Christmas. Not to be a Christmas card, but it is kind of like learning the true meaning of Christmas. And you're standing here with the people that are close to you, the people that you love and trust. Even if it's not blood family, you know, I feel like it's about just spending time with the people that you value this weekend. Also, if this is some sort of new relationship, I feel like there's going to be a merging of families. Maybe you're going to meet their family, they're going to meet yours. Maybe the both of you have children, so together it's like one big happy family. So I feel like there's a lot of fulfillment. There seems to be a sense of fulfillment going on. Also, outside of relationships or love situations, I still feel like career-wise, you are establishing something, security, money-wise. So I feel like you're making the coins. I feel like you're going to be very busy. Maybe you're working overtime, but you're okay with it, or you complain but you do it. Either way, like I said, it doesn't look like you're sad about it. You're just doing what you have to do, and the payoff is good. Some of you are enjoying your benefits. It's like, oh, I get to use, I get paid holiday. That's a benefit that I really appreciate. If you are wanting to know if work is on the way, I see that. I see an opportunity being presented to you where you finally get to lay down some roots at a company. It could be, for yourself, entrepreneur, but this definitely looks more on the lines of people who work for corporations. Now I see something being passed down through the family. Something looks like a family business, or something looks like a family tradition that someone feels obligated to carry out. Yeah, something definitely. I don't know what this is. Now, it just popped in my head. This, and I know it's not going to be for everybody, but someone who is late in age, I feel like may have children late, but it's something that always runs in the family. So someone in the family always has babies in their mid to late 40s. Or, someone becomes a father, at 50. Like, something runs in the family. And that specifically felt like something had to do with giving birth or having children. Now I also get, just something being handed down to the family, like some sort of artist gift, or some sort of spiritual gift. Matter of fact, I feel like your home is protected, and I feel like spirits are working on your behalf, or your ancestors are working on your behalf to make sure that you and your family stay guarded or protected. Now, those of you that are single, I think there's someone who you've been trying to avoid, or someone has been trying to avoid you. It's like someone sees you every day, but maybe you wouldn't even know it. I see you interacting with this person. I feel like there's going to be communication. Excuse me. Someone may still be a little guarded of how they feel about you, or you them. I don't know why someone is coming off as being kind of secretive. Someone is trying very hard to keep something a secret or keep something quiet. Again, this might, be due to the upcoming holiday. So this reading may extend out towards the holiday, and something similar came out in the air reading. So I don't know if some of you are dealing with air signs, and it is an air card out here. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. But let me look at this. Two of Swords. Some of you have the tendency to overthink things. Somebody is also in denial. I feel like if somebody is in a relationship, like, you may be trying your best not to look at someone a certain type of way, or someone feels like that about you. If, they want to talk to you, but they're trying to respect your relationship. So it's clarified by the Lovers. So for some of you, it is about a situation where if it's, you know, just a love interest, it's like maybe your love interest is in a relationship and you know it, but it's like you can feel the chemistry, but you're trying to respect the fact that they have a relationship, or vice versa. Somebody has a choice to make regardless. I feel like someone's going to be at a crossroad, and there's some sort of significant decision that needs to be made that can kind of alter the course of your life. It also looks like this is when things get intervened. So you thought you were on one path, but until you came across this person that puts you on another path. You may also be unaware. I don't think you're unaware. I feel like you kind of know something's getting ready to happen. I'm going to even say that if it doesn't happen over the weekend, something's definitely happening by the end of the year, where something seems like a parallel universe. I don't know why it feels like a parallel universe or altered reality. Maybe because the impossible manifests, something that seemed impossible actually will manifest. I feel like someone wants to make the right decision. They want to be fair, or someone is trying to avoid their destiny. And it's just like the Tower may intervene and say, no, not happening. Like, this is something that is destined to happen. So take your little swords down, because this is something that you can't avoid. This is the inevitable, see? And then the Two of Swords are coming out again. So whatever you're trying to block or prevent from happening, I feel like you can't. There's some sort of communication. I don't know, also if you have blocked someone, like I feel like someone finds a way to get through, or even if you're the one that had been blocked, like somebody is finding their way through the cracks. Something's getting by. It just makes me think of, to keep it simple, say you built a fence trying to keep out insects. Well, the insect is small enough to creep through that hole. Or how like you're trying to seal your home from mice, but you know mice can squeeze and flex and get through stuff. So I feel like something's getting through the cracks of something that is very solid. It also could be metaphorically, where let's say you had sealed your heart up and you were like, nothing is getting through to my heart, and someone finds their way through. They find a crack. They're like, oh, you forgot to seal this little part, excuse me, and get all up in your heart. So I know that was corny, but yeah, I kind of felt like maybe that could be an example too. So yeah, I feel like someone has been wanting to talk, and someone has been venting to other people about how they felt, and then they were like, well, why don't you just tell them and stop telling me, like there's nothing I can do about your situation. And so even though you were trying to avoid communicating with someone, now you are put on a path where you have to. And also, I know I'm giving love examples, but try your best to, if it's not a love situation for you, to apply it to how it fits in your life. Either way, I see something coming through. Maybe you didn't want your family visiting. Maybe you thought you were able to prevent people from knowing where you live. Somehow they done found out where you lived and they showed up anyway. Merry Christmas! You know, so something's going on. Maybe you thought you hid the presents really good. Somebody ends up finding those presents. So let me look at the Ten of Pentacles. Now, the bad news is that for some of you, this is about you finding out that you were dealing with someone that has somebody that's in a relationship already. And I do not feel like they're going away from that relationship. They're stuck with that person somehow. Now, if it's not that they're stuck with them romantically, the reason why they're stuck is because they share a child together. So that person is going to forever be in their life. It might even be the in-law that invites themselves to every family gathering because they still feel like, I'm part of the family, I can come too. So some of you have been confiding in someone else about your relationship. And then I feel like water signs, you as a water sign may be keeping some sort of secret. But I mean, you could be dealing with another water sign yourself. Yeah, I feel like you guys are also trying to uphold an image. Somebody may be unhappy in a relationship, but they feel like they can't let people know that. Somebody is compensating for something else, for what they're lacking. Kind of like if you are married, but it's not necessarily to the love of your life, you're doing things to compensate for that. Like, I don't know, like doing materialistic things so that you don't have to think about it. And I think what it is that the love of your life is still in the back of your mind or something, but you're trying to do things to forget about that. Or so you're taking a lot of joy. Like maybe you felt like, okay, well, since I can't have the love of my life, I'm just going to go and start making a whole lot of money. You know, I'm just going to focus on my career and I'm going to do this, that, and I'm going to become famous. And, so it's kind of like somebody did what they had to do so that they didn't have to acknowledge the flaws in the relationship. Now, what I also get is just a situation where someone is just getting hung over. Something may come out. Someone's inhibitions may come out while they're intoxicated, and then they try to take it back the next day. Like, I didn't say that, or I didn't mean that. And it's kind of like, well, it's too late. You already said that. I know you said what you really meant. And then for another group of you, I'm seeing that something is going to be a wish come true. Someone maybe is at a distance. Maybe you're meeting someone on the internet. Maybe you find love that way. Maybe you have not told people that you went on the internet looking for love, or maybe you didn't even tell them that you were talking to someone. And the next thing you know, you're seen in public, or you're seen some type of way in a relationship. So maybe something had to be kept a secret at first, and then it's like, see, a similar message like that came out, like I said, for the air signs reading. So, and then we do have air out here. So maybe some of you are dealing with air, or a large majority of you to have that similar storyline going on. So, yeah, it's like maybe for some of you, you just kind of show up with your partner, and it's just like, I didn't even know you were in a relationship. So yeah, this could be about establishing something over the weekend. You'll know where you stand at relationship wise. I even feel like if it's job or career related, you're going to know where you stand. Maybe you tried to get a promotion, or you were wondering if your job was secure. And I feel like, yes, the answer is yes, your job is secure. So let's go ahead and do some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so we have Goddess of the Moon, Door to Romance, the Garden and the Gate, Man holding a coin. So there's also a need for you guys to really listen to your intuition or trust your gut about something. Now I'm also seeing that some of you had some sort of dream or premonition that does come into fruition, or it will manifest. And especially if it was love related. So I feel like you're connecting with someone where there's going to be a very deep love connection. You might not really understand why you feel so deeply for this person, but you do. There's a lot of passion there between the two of you. And some people are being tempted because they're in this, you know, secure relationship, but then it's like, is the grass greener on the other side? And it's like feeling torn. And we did have cards indicating that you may be torn or needing to make some sort of decision on how to proceed. But, you know, for some of you, the Tower might intervene and kind of give you some sort of force. I was going to say a nudge, but like when a Tower comes through, it's like, no, that's not a nudge. That's a thrust, you know. So someone is maybe also trying to offer something to you solid, offer something to you that is serious. If it's not love related, it could be, you know, that career that you're passionate about, and then having an opportunity to make a living from it. You could even meet someone, though, at your company. Or you could meet someone in a large organization or this setting where it seems like being in public, you might make some sort of love connection. But yeah, I feel like there's a need for you either way to really listen to your intuition. You're definitely being tempted. Something really looks desirable on the other side. And there's this innocence to it. And you're just wondering like, well, should I, you know, I just want to do the right thing, or, you know, is it real, or is it an illusion? Maybe you're wondering if what you're seeing or feeling is real. Maybe someone expresses how they feel about you and you're like, are they serious? Or are they playing? Like, was that real? And then also I feel like there's the possibility that a secret may come out. Someone kind of maybe releases their emotions to someone. Either you're doing it or someone releases their emotions on you. And for whatever reason, though, you would be a little hesitant to proceed. And it's like, I really need to think about this. I really need to make sure that this is real, what I'm witnessing, what you've just said, or what you're offering. It could even be a job offer that just seems too good to be true. So I feel like overall, you have something established and you're going to be put to the test. Like whatever it is that you claim or you idealize is going to be put to the test. It's like you said this is what you believed in, or these are the thoughts that you have established. These are the ideas that you have established. Do you still believe in them? And something seems like seeing is believing. So those are the messages that I have. I hope it makes sense or resonates, but feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.